I'm back, and I am doing one of the games in Zachtronics called Dungeons and Diagrams. And the reason I'm doing this is because of, well, a few, actually, let's talk about like the game itself was made by, I think it was like Zachtronics, is actually the company, and they made a lot of very other games. This was their last installment. And the cool thing about it is that you would actually have to download these, like right here. And these would actually take minutes to download, I'm not kidding. So I'm very glad I had them all already downloaded. And I don't know if I'll ever play all of them, but if you want to see that, let me know. But I'm just here for a little to show you like how this game works and why I play a lot of my free time, because this is by far one of my favorite games to play in my free time. And I don't know if I'll ever come back to it after what I'm trying to do with this career and everything. So this may be my last chance of seeing it for a long time. But man, this was like a huge thing for me. I would like get up on Saturdays and Sundays early in the morning, right before breakfast, just play for like an hour sometimes, and then even at late nights, keep on playing it till like past midnight. Just keep on getting a few extra games in. It was so much fun. So this would be probably one of the shortest videos I'll show, but I don't know. So with that said, I'm going to just actually I don't really need to do a tutorial level. I guess I can just show you where I am in my infinite run. So as you can see, I've completed 66 of these puzzles, but there is like a max of I believe it's like nearly 10 million, I believe, just from like the 8 digits. That's the max there can be. Well, actually, no, it's more like no, because it can go 99999 to 8, and then there's also a 000, so it's technically like 100 million, which is crazy. Whoops. Anyway, this was always one of my favorite things to do in free time, and now, well, I guess this might be one of my last times playing it, but I'm very excited to see how it works. So, as you saw here in like the file manager, there are 8 games, technically 9 if you include solitaire here. So I don't know if I'll ever do those. I was so stuck on this because it's just so simple and so fun with this logic puzzle. So the way it works is like nanograms mixed in with a maze variant. So right here with the 0, there are no walls, and what walls are is they basically count as the dots for nanograms. And you just follow the numbers for each column, right? Like right here, 8 spaces always, 6 walls needed, all of them become a wall. There's also certain rules like monsters here have to be dead ends, so that has to be a non-wall, and dead ends have to end like this every time. You also can't have areas like that where there will never be a fake dead end. And I can just keep going a little like this. There's also other rules like right here, this has to be a non-wall. Not only because of one, but there's this rule. There's no 2x2 areas of walkable space. There's always like somewhere to interrupt it. A chest room, that has to be in a 3x3 with only one exit. And that exit, as you can see, would have to be here. Now, I don't know how I could continue that, though. Actually, this 5 tells me, because if these were all non-walls, then there's not enough actual walls. So, let's continue like so. And I did say there's only one exit, so that's the way it has to go. There we go. And, yeah, no dead ends. Alright, let's keep going. And extend the treasure room out. No walls can be here. That's gotta be walled off. Yeah, it's just a simple premise. And the game is just so addicting to me. One day, I hope I can make it as far as to be able to 100% all of these. But oh my god, could you just imagine how long it would take? And I've done some calculations, and I think it would take me. I think it would take me if I spent it like doing like 5 hours every day. It would take me like a year, I believe. I made calculations on like a test run, but it's bizarre. Maybe it was 2 years. I don't know. Anyway, so this has to continue up because it's a 3x3. And then these have to be walling it off. Well, actually, they don't all have to be walls. There could be just like an exit. That's gotta be sectioned off because then that would just make a dead end. If I put a non-wall here, it would have to go out like this, which would create a bad area that wouldn't create a real dead end. Just keep marking off the areas that can't be dead ends. Keep going this way. Oh, here's something interesting. Because this is an 8x8 every time. If I said this was an on-wall, well, these would be walls, and then the treasure room never escapes. You never find a way to get to it. So that's a wall. And that can't be. That has to be a wall because no 2x2 areas. What else is there to deduct? Oh, this needs to still have 3 walls, and so does this need to finish. So it's exit like here, I believe. 6 says there's only one way they cross. It has to be somewhere over here. Otherwise, it just leads to a dead end. Else. Has to be escape up here. Well, it can't be here because then there's like no way you're making it to your area. It was right here. And you try to connect it. Well, you can't do this connection because that will never work. This won't work for a connection either because it's a 2x2 area. And even if you could, you still have to escape this way, which is impossible. So yeah, this is always a wall. If that's a wall, then that creates a fake dead end. And if this is a wall, this has no escape. So that's going here. And that's gotta be walled. And then that's the only way we can continue out. And then no 2x2 areas. Wait, what? Wait, there were 2 walls I needed to put here? Oh, then that makes everything easier. I guess I miscounted. Oh my god, I always miscount things. It's so annoying when you miscount. And wall that off. And just continue the walls. There we go. Start with the zeros. These all have to be dead ends. Actually, the 5 works without this. Only one more. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3 non-walls. So the rest are walls. That's empty space. 1, 2, 3. It's gotta escape somewhere here, and it can't be here. So that's a wall. Where else can I not have it escape? Well, if it tries to escape this way, it makes too many fake walls. Or, like, empty spaces, so That has to be walled. If I go this way, creates a dead end, and then this would have to be... Actually, that would always have to be walled, so this isn't making my point. Does this work? I mean, maybe, but I don't know. What about here? If I do that, this could work. Oh, but this won't work because then this 2 satisfied and then the 7 is unsatisfied, and to satisfy the 7, the 2 is overwhelmed. There we go. I don't know... Oh, need that there. I don't know much more I can lead with that. Is there, like, more of... Oh, the 5. There's gotta be an escape point around the 5. And if it was here... Actually, there can be 2 escapes. Never mind, that doesn't tell me anything now. Ah! Is there a world in which this works? I guess this is working. Maybe this just would keep going? No, we reached our bad spot with this 3. It's unsatisfied. Okay, so that tells me that this is never non-wall. So this is wall, and then it goes out this way. And if I do that, well, then you're never escaping, so it's got to exit this way. 5's continuing. What else is there? Well, these have to be walls because that satisfies the 3. Oh, I could go up? I don't know. Let's think about where we could put this wall that would make this area still walkable. If I put the wall here, these become just empty places. And then, no matter how you get out and get back in, you make a 2x2 area of walkway. So that's illegal. And doing this makes a fake dead end, so that's illegal. So this is the only way you can do it. Very good logic that mostly you gotta, like, start in the corners. That cannot be a wall, because then that makes a dead end. And that's gotta continue because it can't make dead ends. That's gotta be well satisfy the 3. It could continue, but it does technically have a pathway, so it doesn't have to. Oh, this 3 can be satisfied this way. Continue the path like so. Where? Oh, this 4 is satisfied, so continue there and there. Wall it all off. There we go. Okay. We can start with the 6, that's easy. Fake walls, or just empty cells, I guess is the way to call it. I don't know. Is there a world in which that works? Let me try something. There is a world in which this works. Except this is the only way, and because of that, this becomes a non-dead end. Which is illegal. So, this is always a wall. Glad I went through that. Is there a world in which this is gonna work? Was I missing something with this? Wait. Nope, same thing outcome still happens here. Never mind. That's wall. This needs to stretch down because then it's not going to make a 3x3. And it can't go this way either, so that's all gotta be walls. Alright, find the escapes. Continue this way. Well, if these are all walls in the back, then this guy, again, is going to end up like this. And we need him to be a dead end for the maze to work. So, actually, I think that just proves the fact that these have to be completely, non-walls. One of these cannot be a wall, is what I'm seeing. So, that and that have to both be the walls, because there's only one exit for the treasure room. Alright, just don't make any, 2x2 areas. See, 1, 2, and then the 3 has to be here, so that and that are walls. So this is the only way this big demon can escape to make a dead end. That has to be a wall because there's nothing else. Oh man, what can I do here? It's just, I think it's just trial and error at this point. Let me see what happens if I do this. Sometimes you just gotta run it. Hope for the best. This actually just might work. Sometimes you just get lucky. And I have played some of these before. And, usually there's, like, only one ending. There's only one way to solve it. Okay, well, this is interesting. For starters, these treasure chests, they cannot be connected like this. They have to be their own separate rooms. So, I think I gotta separate it like this, because this is the only way that works. Ooh, and then these can't be walls. So that's one treasure room, and then that's the second. But where are the exits? Well, let's continue with these being here. Ah, okay, there can only be one exit. So that's gotta continue to be wall off from the monster. Well, it's gotta go here, otherwise you just make a fake dead end. And that's where that first exit is. It can't come down because if you think about it, how else is this going to escape? There we go. Could be either or though. Because it could either do this for getting down, or you could do something like this and this, but I'm not sure. This 3-wall. It's either here or here. It's never going to be here, because then you make a fake dead end. And then you're actually just blocking yourself in general. So that's... yeah, actually just the way that you're never going to escape is the whole reason why you can't do it. It could snake like this. Or it could just go straight. But I don't know which it is. How's this getting out? I think we'll just like try something. Let's say there's the wall here. And it would look something like this. And actually, this does have a lot of merit. Yeah, you gotta make no 2x2 areas. Okay, like I said, you just get lucky sometimes and you find it. Okay, the game plays like this. Well, at least this one does. Over and over and over again. So, I think this will be the last one I do for it. Treasure room's got looks something like this for starters, and the 7 helps here. Continue like so. Only one escape. Only one more exit can be happening because of this being a 6. Okay, this one's going quick, actually. This one's really quick. Complete the 2. 6 can be completed. I feel like I barely said a word, so I owe you guys one more. Just one more. Okay, the 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, 5, 1. Oh boy. Let's see if it's here. It would look something like that. Nope, that won't work because you make a fake 2x2 end, which is just illegal. So, this is always a wall. But you can only have like one fake area. Here or here. Actually, can't be here because then you get trapped. Can't be here, that makes a dead end. That makes a dead end. Ooh. Actually, this one was always true then. And it's gotta be here because that's the only spot that you wouldn't get trapped with a non-secluded area of an empty cell. Because they all have to be connected like a maze. Let's see, what else is there to do? 4s, 4s, 2s, 5? There's gotta be an exit somewhere here, so... Yeah, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, with the walls. So there's only one empty cell here, and it can't be here or here because that just leads to dead ends. What if I did here? And it has to go like that. That gets walled off. This is working. Wait, how far can I push this? I can continue like so. That's gotta go down because then you're creating a dead end. What else is there? It's either here or here, but I don't know where. How do you get down here? Well, actually, this can never be a wall, because if this is a wall, you make a fake dead end here. So, that's that. And then that creates a fake... Yeah, another dead end, so... That's the only way that works. Wait, what? Okay. So, this entire pathway does not work. There we go. We proved, Now, what was I proving again? Oh man, what I've. It was this right here. This. So this is always a wall. Ugh. Actually, does that also just prove that this is always a wall? Whoops. I mean, it looks like the same exact logic, so I'm going to say yes. There we go. And that's gotta be a wall, because otherwise then you're never going to find a good... Ow, what? Maybe I'm wrong about stuff. So maybe there is a world in which this still works? Is there? Is this like... Yeah, this leads to the same exact route. So why did this not work before? Maybe I was doing it wrong? Oh yeah, this 4 was ignored. How can I make 3 more? That's never going to do anything. Well, there is a way in which this does work. Oh yeah, that works. Okay, no, that doesn't work. Oh my god. Maybe it has to be walled like so? Okay, never mind. It was that parent. I just had it wrong. I'm sorry if I can't explain it. It's just like basic logic to me. And I played so much that it just... Everything kind of fits a flow. It's sort of like how I do flow free. I go for like the ones on the farthest side of the board first, and then I work my way inwards. And if you have not, like, well, mostly you probably actually haven't, but my streak on there is like, it's like 150 days so far, at least. And it's just gonna keep growing, because I never plan giving that up. Anyway, before I end it, let's go through a basic tutorial so that the game can explain it better. So you use logic to complete the dungeons. I left click to place walls. Empty squares. The map or parts. Treasure rooms are always 3x3 with a single entrance and chest. Every monster is a dead end. Every dead end contains a monster. All empty spaces are connected. Diagonal spaces are never considered to be adjacent. Hallway is one space wide outside the treasure room. There will be a 2x2 block of empty cells. Place all the walls correctly, solve the puzzle, and unlock more. And I did. I unlocked everything. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video, and I hope it's still short. I can't see the recording, unfortunately, because it's just not appearing up in certain games. But yeah, thank you for watching, and well, as you all should know by now, Shogun Showdown is coming Thursday. I am very excited to continue that. Day 2 I tried was definitely something else. It was way trickier than the first one. I felt myself taking a lot more hits than I needed to. But hopefully we can try and get those stamps and make it to day 7 in the long run. I was planning on it being like every... Sorry. I was planning on like that playlist to do it like every week would be one new video on it, but from the way things are going, I might change it so it's like I upload it every Thursday and then I do it once over the weekend just because I can. But I don't know, it depends on like how many games are left in this entire thing of my favorites list because we're just going through like some of my favorite games so far right now. And I am so excited to be able to play like some other different ones I've not done in such a long time. But you know, it wouldn't kill me to like well, actually I don't know how to like edit though. I don't know like how I could like cut off the screen. I think I might do is upload a picture from my phone, like my favorite game list. And we'll just start making playlists from here. And if no one picks like a game from there, I'll just like choose a random one. And the list is going to keep going. And to be honest, it's pretty widespread on the variety. But if you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know. I'm starting to just consider doing nothing but playlists at this point because I really do want to like have a good conclusion to a lot of the stuff I'm doing. But I don't really know most of the time what you guys want. So, with that said, hold on. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video Thursday with Shogun Showdown Day 2. It's going to be a lot trickier than the first day. So, with that said, have a great day and goodbye.